Hey, what is up, guys? It is Plumbog Pixie here, also known as Piper. It is great to see you guys again, and today we are playing some Sims 4. We are doing a challenge today. We are doing the Sims 4 Immortal Sisters challenge. But before we start, be sure to subscribe if you have not already and like this video. Let's see if we can get this video to 20 likes. Yeah, I have my bar set pretty low since I barely have any subscribers. But anyways, yeah, I'm crying inside. But so if you guys have not heard of what the 4 Immortal Sisters challenge is, basically it is a challenge where you have 4 sisters that are like the elements, and this challenge is inspired and modeled after the original challenge written by Tigger89 for The Sims 3. So this poster SCKLSY decided to convert this to The Sims 4 since they had so much fun with it in The Sims 3. So, I'm going to post the link to the rules in the description below. This is the rules to The Sims 4, not The Sims 3, but if you want to see the rules to The Sims 3, if you click on that link, they have the link to the original inside of that link, if that makes any sense. But basically, you're playing as 4 immortal, in quotation, sisters that are the 4 elements that plan on taking over the town with their children and repopulating it so that it's like all holy and they basically rule over everybody. And if you guys are wondering, the way that they stay immortal is they're going to have cow plants in their yard. They become friends with people, they lure them into their backyard, and they make the cow plants eat them, and they milk the cow plant and get the life serum out of the cow plant so that they can live forever. So I will explain each person as I go. So this is the first sister. I researched all their names so that they match their elements. This is the fire element sister. This is Ember element. She is romantic, hates children, and outgoing. Her aspiration is to be a serial romantic, giving her the alluring trait. This is her everyday, formal, and basically what she's supposed to do in this town is she's basically the child carrier of this town and the befriender. So she is the one who becomes friends and makes the kids, and she's also the one who becomes friends with people and lures them into the house so that they can get eaten by the cow plant. So this is, again, Ember element. Everything that she's wearing is custom content except for her bracelet and thing. If you want to have these Sims, I may post a link below in the description if I can get the custom content link to work. The content link hasn't been working lately for these Sims, but these Sims are 100% made by me. Yeah. So yeah, this is fire element, Ember. On to the next sister, we have Miss Brooke element. She is the water element. She is neat, a perfectionist, family-oriented. Her aspiration is to be master chef, and that gives her the essence of flavor trait. She again is the water element. Her job in this town is to take care of the house, and whenever the kids are born, she basically gives them a place to live in her home so that she's away from Ember, who is continuing to create kids. She basically is the caretaker, just takes care of everybody, is kind to everyone, and is the one who is just, she can get the handy trait, the handy, what's it called? My brain went blank. The handy thing, yeah. She can be handy, and she can have the cooking skill. I'm such an idiot. The next sister is Sky element. She is a loner, a genius, and a bookworm. She's also a nerd brain, giving her the quick learner trait. She is the element of air or wind. So her job is to educate and to get the money at the house. So basically, she's going to be the smart one of the family. She writes books, acquires traits, scientists, that type of thing. But also, whenever the kids become teens and children, instead of them, going to schools and such, which they will still go to school, but after school, she's like their mini babysitter, and she has like a classroom in her house, that makes it so that she can teach the kids so that they're more educated and better than the children that are living here now. Next sister is the sister of Earth. This is Miss Abilene Element. I believe Abilene is Latin for meadow. I don't remember what it was. Something for meadow. She is loves the outdoors, is self-assured, is active. She's a freelance botanist and a collector. So, like I said, she's Earth. She's very, there and like happy. But basically, her job is to be, okay, so her job's kind of confusing. She's the one who takes care of the, like, fresh plants and stuff and the fresh food, and she also takes care of the cow plants, making sure that they don't die, and she milks them and does all that, and she builds a relationship with the cow plants. But, so yeah, she's like the cow plant caretaker, but she's also, in words, the gym coach of the house, because she is going to be very active, and then whenever the people are children, young adults, teens, they are going to be taught how to be active by her. So, now that I've introduced you to all of the sisters, without further ado, let us get on to the house. I feel like these screens have gotten, like, longer, but, like, okay, they've gotten shorter since The Sims, of course, but they've gotten longer since Outdoor Retreat was released, which was released a long time ago, but they've gotten longer since then. So this lot is On Keyline, Better Schools, and Child Play. So, it's got some good elements to it. Get it? Elements? No? Okay. Like I said, these Sims were 100% made by me. And this lot was 100% made by me as well. So, in this lot, I'm just going to go through this really quickly. There's 3 stories. This is Ember's house. She's required to have a bar, a double bed, a bathroom, and a fireplace. Then we have Miss Brooke, her house. She's required to have a kitchen. You don't have to have a dining room, but I wanted a dining room. A kid's room. And, okay, so if you guys are wondering why it's like so simple, you aren't supposed to have anything that entertains them in any way except for the things that they're required to have. So yeah, I know it looks horrible, but just deal with it. She has to have a bed and a bathroom as well. Then we have Miss Sky's house. This is my favorite downstairs area. Out of all the downstairs areas that I made. So she has a nice little, okay, close down. She has a nice little don't wake the llama area over here. And then her staircase, she's got a little library over here with a bookshelf that is actually a door, which leads to her study, which is very cluttered but very, nerdy. She's got a experiment. Only scientists understand how to use this chemistry. Well, yes, she's gonna be a scientist then. But she's got a chemistry lab, and she's got, elements or whatever, and an easel, and then she's got a little classroom for the kids. She's got Mr. Bun Bun, Mr. Dino. She's got her little office desk. She's got a kid's violin. She's got some kids' work desks and some kids chemistry stations because she's all about teaching the kids how to learn and do certain things they need to do. Then her bedroom, the simplest of them all. This is probably my least favorite upstairs area. Just very, very, very simple kind of bedroom and a bathroom. And then this is my favorite upstairs area, but my horrible downstairs area. This is very open because we aren't supposed to have a lot of money. Miss Abilene was required to have a gym, so I gave her a nice little gym with like a basketball hoop, punching bag, that type of thing. And this is my favorite upstairs area. Absolute favorite, because it is like so like earthy. None of the none of the lighting comes from any unnatural lights hanging from the ceiling, except for these little lantern things, but they're still very soft. Let me set the color of this light, but yeah, they're still like very soft coloring, and it's all very nice and wonderful and like sweet and calming. But yeah, so it's supposed to be very earthy. Oh, okay, that's way better. But yeah, it's supposed to be very earthy and again down to earth kind of. And I love it because I made like the plant. Okay, this room yellow or yellow. Okay, so yeah, it's very earthy and like yellow tinted and very calming, and it's got this wreath, and we've got these balloons, and she's got this little garden area which she was required to have. And oh my god, I love this upstairs room so much. If I were to choose to play with one sim, I would probably choose to play with Abilene. Either Abilene, in the order that I would play them in, it would be Abilene, Brooke, Sky, and then Ember. But we're probably going to be playing with Ember the most. But I'm just not, like, I love Ember, but she's not my absolute favorite. I love, 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 love Abilene so much. She's so happy and so earthy and just childish and playful, and I'm sure that she would love the kids, but sadly, she does not get to talk to the kids that much at all. The only people who are allowed to talk to the kids, really, are these three sisters. She really has no reason to talk to the kids, so she's just that one person who always wants to talk to the kids but never gets to, and yeah, it's sad. And the final room of this house, which you guys are probably wondering, like, you said that there was 3 floors, but you've only seen 2 floors. Well, there is a 3rd floor. Now, in this game, whenever we're killing the people, most people would just, like, set the soul free because they didn't want, like, ghosts on their lot or whatever. But I kind of find it interesting with the ghost on their lot, but I'm like, where am I going to put all these things so that we have ghosts so that I can put down the urns and stuff? Well, I'm not going to make a cemetery because that takes up too much grass room, and as you can see, I don't have any grass room except for up here in the front, but we don't want to present that we're murderers. So, I have, if you guys were wondering what this door went to, there's a little area right here that you can peekaboo down in. And if you go downstairs, this is scary, we have our death room. Now, in this room, we have money from the people we've killed and gold that we've taken, because basically we travel and kill those people there. We have our pen pal thing where we pin the people that we got, stuff like that. We've got the fire chest, the water chest, the air chest, and the earth chest. We've got their bats. Abilene is always staying home. She's not going to be doing anything, probably. Abilene might be luring some people in, but Brooke for sure is not going to be doing anything, probably. Well, she might be doing that, but you never know. Then we've got a necklace, which this isn't like a normal thing. This is, again, not required in this game, and I'm technically not supposed to have this. This is going kind of against the challenge, but I always like making it my own twist on it. So down here, we have a, this is the playful work. Okay, this is the stolen necklace that you can get from like unlocking criminal thing or whatever. But I thought it interesting because I was thinking like maybe that's their center of power. Maybe that's like the thing that's driving them to do that. Maybe that's like from where they're from. Because they're basically gods, pretty much, is what the point of this is. And so I don't know. You guys can think of it however you want to think of it. But I put that there just so that you can have your own little twist on it. If you have a twist on it and you have something that you think that this would be, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, because I would be so interested in figuring out what that would be, because I just put that there and I'm like, I feel like that would have a thing, and I feel like you guys would have something to say about it. And then here, I'm going to make one of the sisters, probably her, since she's going to be around the guys the most, the people the most, be a photographer, or like level 5 photography, even though you're not supposed to have that, because I want to have the urns on each of the pedestal for each person that died, and I want to have their picture, which is really disturbing, but I don't know, I feel like that would have like a creepy twist on it. It would be like the things that are hidden from everybody else. So yeah, these are the sisters. This is their wonderful house. I'm so excited to start with this. I'm really excited to do all of this, and I'm really excited to get into the gameplay. But we've reached the end of this video. If you guys like this, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Again, I would love to get this video to 20 likes. I know you guys can do it. I just love you all so much. And have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.